On this episode of Designing Spaces, we'll take you behind the scenes of a full residential generator installation with Tri-State Water, Power, and Air, a trusted name in power and protection for more than 3 decades. Plus lots more. It's time to design. Let's go. When storms strike or the grid goes down, families shouldn't be left in the dark. Backup generators keep homes powered, safe, and comfortable. Today, we'll take you behind the scenes of a full residential generator installation with Tri-State Water, Power, and Air. From the very first phone call to the final test at the job site, you'll meet the people who make it happen and learn why this team has become a trusted name in power and protection for more than 3 decades.
I wanted to start a company that would provide customers with great products, we could have great service, and I could have employees and give them opportunity and also help my family. When I started the company in 1992 in Cape Girardeau, Missouri, I started it with myself and started hiring employees. And then we started expanding. And today we have 10 locations. We're in 9 states. We have over 200 employees. And a couple of years ago, I partnered with Liberty Service Partners. It really helped our business accelerate and grow. They're a leader in the service industry in the Southeast and the Midwest, and that's been a great partnership. There's 3 main values. One is my faith. The other one is integrity and honesty. And, starting a company, we wanted to give our customers a great product and a great service and give them something worthwhile. And also, we want to provide our employees with an opportunity to grow and to better their families. And I wanted to give my family an opportunity also. We have a lot of storms. We have tornadoes, we have ice storms, we have thunderstorms. We have all sorts of things that knock out people's power. And that's one reason a standby generator is so important. We have all these modern technologies today, but nothing works unless you have electricity. So I saw there was a need. There wasn't really a company that offered a complete package from the sales process, installation, and service to take care of the customer. There were people that sold generators, but you had to hire an electrician, hire a plumber, and then who was going to service that? So I saw an opportunity for that, and that's the reason why we started the power business.
Tri-State started as a family-owned and operated company and has now grown into a full team of professionals across the country, each playing a vital role in the customer experience.
The first thing that we do is explain to the customer the importance of us coming out to do a site assessment for them at their home. It's important for us to know that the generator that we're recommending is the specific generator that the customer needs. This is not a one-size-fits-all solution, and many companies treat it that way. We set ourselves apart by going in, meeting with the customer, discussing their needs, evaluating their infrastructure, and making sure that we recommend the right solution. We are fully stocked with inventory. We have full warehouses in each one of our locations. We prioritize making sure that we can get the generator in as quickly as possible. For most customers, the average time is going to be anywhere from 1 to 3 weeks, depending on the territory they're in. That includes paperwork time, that includes permitting time. If we're financing that generator, we get all of those things taken care of so that the day that we come out, the generator installation is taken care of in 1 day. We start, no generator, by the end of the day, confidence that if the power goes out, they're going to be protected. Another great thing that we do, since we have multiple locations, is we have resources that we can move from location to location. So if we have a disaster that impacts one specific area of our service territory, we'll allocate resources, installation crews from another area to be able to meet that demand as quickly as possible. And that's the level of service we want to provide. We want our customers to know that they can rely on us. As we've grown and built that reputation, those who are thinking about standby power know that about about us too, which is why they call us first. Well, we know that it's very important when a customer makes a decision to allow someone to come into their home that they feel good and confident about the company that they're working with, but also with the individual. We make sure to explain exactly what they're going to expect so that there are no surprises whenever we arrive, and we make sure that the representative that visits their home delivers on those promises that we make on that phone call as well. We know that from the start of the conversation, we're building a relationship, and we want to make sure that from that first conversation all the way through the install and the lifetime of that generator, that we deliver on our promises and what we say the customer can expect to be delivered upon.
Sizing a generator to a home, there's several factors that go into play with that. One of them being the size of the home, the needs that you have as a homeowner when the power goes out. What appliances and things are you going to need whenever that storm does hit? So our specialists look at each one of those jobs individually. There is no one size fits all when it comes to generators, right? So we want to make sure we're pairing that right size generator to that home for that family. And we look at your electrical load, your largest appliances in the home, what your heating and cooling sources are, your water heater loads, to really get a true accurate gauge of what power needs are in the home. Then we pair that with your needs during an outage to come up with the exact size you need. And those sizes range anywhere from 10 kilowatts all the way up to 150 kilowatts.
I encourage a lot of young people today, don't go to college, go to trade school, because there's a huge need for electricians and plumbers and certified technicians. These are very important. This is something technology can't replace. This is something that, there's a future in, and we bring people in. We're always hiring from trade schools, and then we train people, and we bring in someone that might have the talent and the ability that doesn't have the technical knowledge, and we can train them to become an electrician. We can put them with our licensed electrician. They can work up through the ranks and become an electrician or a plumber or a certified technician.
I'm Trevor Thompson. I've been with the company 17 years. Started back as just a regular service technician, worked my way up to installer, then regional production manager, and now regional ops manager.
Today, one of my biggest responsibilities is training. We want all of our technicians fully factory trained and certified. That's critical, not just for our safety of our team, but for peace of mind for every homeowner we serve. When our techs show up, they're prepared and confident. For me personally, it's rewarding to mentor new technicians and watch them grow. These are our future leaders in the industry, and we're able to pass on knowledge and standards that protect families across the nation.
Once the plan is in place, it's time for boots on the ground. The installation team brings the project to life at the homeowner's property.
The first step whenever we come out is to work with the homeowner on the site placement of the generator itself to make sure we get it in the correct spot that's going to work for that customer long term. The manufacturers we pair with on the generators themselves, we want to use the highest class of generator on the market. The vendors we use both have generators with aluminum closures so they can be placed outdoors in any environments. Extreme heat, extreme cold, rain is engineered to allow it to be in that environment to last for years to come. For us, the whole team at Tri-State Water, Power, and Air, it's not just adding another customer, it's adding another family member to our mix, right? From sales, service, installation, and the crews behind the scenes there, to provide 24/7, 365 service to that customer and to that member of the family we're bringing in. On every generator after installation, we want to get the homeowner involved. We want to turn the power off to the home. We want to ensure that once the power's off, the generator starts up correctly, runs, transfers that power to the home, provides uninterrupted backup power during the duration of that test. And then we like to transfer that back to utility. While we're also looking at that, we want to look at our fuel pressures, testing for leaks, and making sure everything is safe for that customer moving forward.
My name is Ethan. I do the electrical on a generator install. So my role in a generator install is the electrical side. Make sure all connections are good. Make sure we have the correct voltage. Make sure the generator is performing at its power source, correct voltage. So to make sure everything's done safely, we have the power company come out, give us a disconnect. We test voltage, make sure everything is off. We start into the wiring process, torque spec all the connections. Before we turn it back on, we make sure the main breaker is off on the transfer switch, test to make sure we have the proper voltage, and then we turn the power on.
My name's Colby. I worked for Tri-State for over 4 years. I originally started in the call center. Opportunity opened up in the installation department and I jumped on the opportunity. So now I'm in charge of gas piping and installations. We got a great group of guys. So coming in from the installation department, I already kind of knew everybody, so I kind of fit right in. Now I've installed generators in 8 different states, hundreds of different municipalities. My typical installation, when I get to the install, I'm going to make sure everything is going to meet local and code requirements, and as well that my gas piping is the correct material and sizing for the length of the run. We're all friends at the end of the day. At Tri-State, we kind of get the opportunity to be dual trained, so wherever a hand is needed, we're going to help out. Some days the electric run could be long, some days the gas run could be long, so everybody's eager to help out where it's needed. Every install we do, it's going to include a power simulation where we simulate a power outage, kill the power, and let the generator run the house. Seeing that on the customer's face is really what it's all about. It's the relief knowing they'll never be without power again.
With installation complete, the final stage is testing and training, ensuring the homeowner feels confident in their new system.
It's one of the most important things. There's plenty of companies that will come out there and install your generator and you may never see them again. Maybe, even the way the industry is set up, they may be an installation-only dealer. The things that we know about generators is there's going to be maintenance after the fact. As we talked about earlier, they are in extreme environments sometimes, making sure we have all that maintenance completed after the fact. What if there is an issue? The ability to dispatch a tech when a customer has a problem. It's not unknown that when those issues arise, things are usually at their worst, right? So it could be after hours. Do you have someone able to dispatch, get out to that customer appropriately and service them at that time? And having a dedicated team of professionals behind the scenes to be there for that customer, we found over the years it means a lot.
With a dependable generator system in place, you can ensure that your home has power during the most critical times.
For us, it's, we go to market every day with these generators and different customers have different needs and different concerns. So, we pride ourselves in having the most comprehensive guarantee package on the market with the things that concern homeowners the most, making sure we take care of their property, their peace of mind, and not just for during this installation, but on down the road as we continue to service this customer over the years.
With our remote monitoring system, what it does, it allows us, we of course watch the weather as well. We see the storms coming through. Once we see them, we put extra hands on deck to actually monitor them by the minute to be able to see if something happens when generators are kicking on. We'll make courtesy calls to customers that are out of power and their generator is running, just to let them know that, hey, we're there if you need us. It's a good feeling, watching it on a remote monitoring system, whenever there's a big tornado or an ice storm that comes through, seeing all the generators that are working out in the field and us being able to, if they are not working, be able to get on top of them sooner than later.
One of the great things about remote monitoring is that somebody has their eyes on the generator all the time. And at Tri-State, we want to make sure that that's not just one individual, but multiple teams looking. We have not only the local branches who monitor every generator in their branch, we monitor them here in our customer service call center as well. Now, the great thing about this is oftentimes we know there's an issue before the customer ever knows that there's an issue. We can oftentimes as well address that issue from the remote monitor. So oftentimes no service call is needed, and the call that we're making is to the customer to let them know that we found a fault but the issue's been resolved. Now, in many instances, this also keeps us from dispatching a service technician. So that allows us to allocate our resources in a way that we can stay focused on the customers who truly need us, customers who truly need a repair, customers who truly need their maintenance, things of that nature, rather than making a visit to someone that we were able to resolve through the remote monitoring system. So one of the great things about having a company that is providing 24/7 service is this. You've bought a generator so that in your time of need, it's there for you and it kicks on. Unfortunately, we don't get to control when that time of need is, and it doesn't always happen during normal business hours. So what we commit and dedicate ourselves to for our customers is that we're available for them 24/7. It doesn't matter what time of day they experience an issue. There's going to be someone for them to speak with. For whatever reason that issue warrants us to dispatch, there are technicians on standby throughout our territory ready to dispatch and service that customer. I think the best part is seeing the relief they have knowing that they're protected. You know, they've made a thoughtful decision to have a generator installed in their home, and it's wonderful to see the confidence they have in working with a company like Tri-State, but it's also incredibly rewarding to see the confidence they have that they're going to be supported going forward. We're not just out there to install this thing and walk away. We're out there to install a system that they can rely on and develop a relationship with that customer that they know they can rely on long term. Service Club members have complete power protection, ensuring that their maintenance is done annually, ensuring that they have 24/7 emergency service at no additional cost, ensuring that anytime they need service or a battery replacement, we're right there to support them through it. Not only do they get all of those wonderful things, they also get priority service. Our customers love the value in it and the confidence that it gives them to have a membership.
Many of our homeowners join what we call our Service Club membership. It's designed to give them peace of mind long after installation. Members get priority scheduling, annual maintenance, and 24/7 emergency support. It's our way of making sure their investment is always protected. For customers, it's reassuring to know they're not on their own once the generator is installed. They've got a direct line to our team and the confidence that comes from proactive care. From an operations standpoint, the Service Club membership is one of the smartest steps a homeowner can take. Regular maintenance keeps the system in top condition, prevents costly breakdowns, and ensures the generator is ready when it's needed the most. We don't just install and walk away. Our membership program is about building a long-term partnership. We want to make sure that every customer feels confident that their system will perform in any situation, and the Service Club is how we deliver that assurance.
I'm a lineman for the local utility, and when I'm gone for 2-3 hours or all night, don't have to worry about them sleeping in the dark.
With having the generator in, you know, I have 3 little ones. I don't have to worry about, is it going to get too cold at night? Do I need to go stay somewhere else? Do I need to pack up and go? Or, you know, is my freezers going to make it? It's kind of just a peace of mind, so I don't have to worry about any of that.
I'm happy with the way everything turned out and just grateful that we don't have to worry about our power going out.
I think it went extremely smooth, and they communicated everything very well, and just a great company to work with.
There's a lot of people that maybe will sell a generator, but they'll ship it to you. You have to find an electrician, a plumber to put that in, and then you don't really know, is it the right size for my house? So it all starts with us with a phone call from the customer, and we set up an appointment to go out and do a site assessment where our technician talks to the customer. Sizing a generator is not by the size of your home. It's by what you want to power when the power goes off, what appliances. So we determine what all you want to run in a power outage, and then we size a system for you. And then we set up installation. We have professional electricians and plumbers that come out and install the system, start it up, program it, make sure it's running. Then we have service after the sale where we do annual service, and we also have 24-hour service, emergency service, if you have a problem when your power is out. We also have remote monitoring where we can monitor the system and take care of it if there's an issue, if you have one and you don't even know it. I would say we're one of the largest in the country, if not the largest in the country. And, the way we've done that is we take care of our customer. We're not here just to put a system in your home. We're here to take care of you after that installation. That's where our relationship with our customers really begin, is we're going to service you as long as you're in that home with that generator. And if you ever have a problem, we're going to take care of that with 24-hour emergency service and our remote monitoring service. Well, our future is to continue to grow, offer a great product top-of-the-line products, top-of-the-line installation and service, and to continue to grow. And with our partnership with Liberty Service Partners, being one of the largest service companies around, we can do that. It helps facilitate that. And having that partnership, what that does is gives us the capacity, if there is a major storm and we have a huge influx of business, we can gather resources from different areas to help that one location take care of that. So that's one of the big benefits of that. Having the local locations take care of that, but having a bigger umbrella that can handle the capacity when it's needed. Final thoughts is, why should somebody do business with Tri-State Water, Power, and Air? And, we have 33 years in business. That's very important. We have 10 locations. We cover 9 states. We have the capacity to take care of our customers. We're not so spread out that we can't service and take care of your need. So if you want a standby generator, you want it done right, and you want to be taken care of, call Tri-State Water, Power, and Air.
To learn more about Tri-State Water, Power, and Air and their comprehensive power solutions, visit their website at tristatewhywait.com, or you can see this segment again on designingspaces.tv. For more information about anything you've seen on today's show, or to become part of Designing Spaces, go to our website, designingspaces.tv.